Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a review on my Transformers War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Now, just a little heads up before I start. Uh, the Optimus Prime we all see in the Transformers War for Cybertron video game is the same Optimus Prime we see in the new Transformers Prime TV show. Those two Optimus Primes are from the same universe, they're one and the same. They're the same person, transformer, whatever you want to call it. They all take place in the same universe. Alright, so that's just a little clear up for any of you fans who are just wondering about that. And just to correct any of you guys who didn't know, War for Cybertron Optimus and the other Transformers for War of Cybertron video game are in no way related to the Transformers in what's it called in the live action movies, which is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and Dark of the Moon. All of those events take place in a different universe. Just to give you guys a little heads up on that. So, a little bit more detail as I show off this guy's sides. As for video game accuracy, they got the guys who made this figure got it pretty much nail on the head, except for a few minor details like the tires. I mean, the hubcaps on the tires. There's supposed to be an Autobot symbol on this side or the other side. There's supposed to be an Autobot symbol here, and as of in robot mode, that's basically all I can see right now. And I think that's it. And just give me a second to fix something. Alright, so that's basically it. As for show accuracy in robot mode, I mean vehicle mode. So let me just show you this side again. And this part. And I know a lot of people, every time they do a video review on this guy, they always forget to flip these things up in robot mode. Thankfully, I actually had them flipped up, and the only thing I was fixing was this, I think it was one of these smokestacks because they were a little off. Anyways, here's the top view, and here's an undercarriage look, and his head should be right about here. And alright, so let's get to transforming this guy. And you're not going to hear my voice for like 3 minutes, or however long it takes me to transform this guy. So, yep. And I'll try to capture most of the transformation sequence as I can on camera, so you guys can see how to transform him if you guys are having trouble. So I'll do my best. So I'm just gonna move the camera up a little bit. I mean webcam, my bad. And as you can see, my shirt's kind of dirty. I've been working a lot outside today. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, guys, that's basically it. Uh, Optimus is a War for Cybertron Optimus really isn't that hard to transform, although he is a little tricky at first. I admit I had a little bit of trouble with this guy at first. Um, I've had like, oh, God knows how many years of experience transforming every single transformer I could possibly think of. I've transformed Unicron, numerous amounts of Optimus Primes, Megatrons, all those big guys, and the really difficult ones. But this guy is on a scale of 1 to 10 on transformation difficulty, especially from vehicle mode to robot mode. I'd say he's definitely a 7. He's definitely a 7. But once you get the hang of it, it's fairly simple. But it does take a while. That's the only thing I don't like about that. It doesn't take too long, but it does take quite a bit of time. All right, so let me just push the camera up a little bit so you guys can get a really good look at him. Actually, puts the camera down. All right, there you go. His head goes 360. I'm not gonna fully show that. He can basically do anything all Transformers do. His arms bend, his shoulders move 360. Uh, so do his legs. So there's really not much to show about this guy, but he's just wonderful. Now, again, when it comes to video game accuracy, there are some spots that he's missing, like the windows on his chest. They're supposed to be black. I know they kind of look blackish on the screen, but they're actually gray, and they're supposed to be black with a red streak through them. And the faceplate, supposed to be like a red line on his faceplate, two of them on each cheek, I guess. Again, on each cheek, my bad. And this glowy parts on his crotch are supposed to be a little different, I think. And the Autobot symbols on his shoulders are supposed to have like black outlines on them. And I think that's pretty much it for show accuracy. I mean, video game accuracy. So let me just verify something one more time. I know I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but the Optimus Prime you see here from War of Cybertron and all the Transformers from War of Cybertron video game, they all are from the same universe as the Transformers from the new show Transformers Prime. They all exist in the same universe. They're all the same characters. They all have the same background and history. These guys have nothing to do with the live action movie counterparts. They exist in a different universe, a different Earth, stuff like that. As we all know, all our different comic book characters and video game characters exist in their own different universes, depending on the kind of character it is. So, I'm pretty sure you major Transformers fans out there know what I'm talking about. But, that's basically just to simplify things. And, let me turn them around. That's side. That's front. That's the other side. My bad. Optimus Prime is actually pretty balanced no matter how you position him. Except like this, when you push his back way too far, he falls. But if you straighten him up well enough, he stays up perfectly. Here's a look at the back, which is really nice. And for you guys who haven't noticed, if you push this part back, you can almost see like a little Autobot part right here. Like a little, almost like an Autobot symbol engraved in his back almost. I know it's hard to see, but if you get a good look at, if you have your own figure, you guys will know what I'm talking about. So basically that's it. Don't got anything else to say. Here's Optimus Prime in all his glory, and his blaster. You guys know what the blaster does. It's pretty simple. I'll show you right now. So it basically has its own automorph thing, which is cool. And I just dropped the blaster. but he has holes on his arms and holes in his hands, so you can put it either in his hands or his arm. And I actually prefer to put it in the arm just because that's the way he does it in the game, especially since all the weapons attach to their arms. So I think it's pretty cool. So that's basically it. I really have nothing else to say about this guy, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this guy a good, actually a really, I give him a solid 10. If they ever remake this guy again, which they probably will at some point because they always tend to remake the figures in different colors or something, I'll give this guy a perfect 10. If they ever do remake this guy with more show accurate features, he'll definitely receive a 10. So that's basically it. And I'm just going to pose him one last time. So, just to make him look really cool. Alright. Looks like a pretty cool pose to me. And there you go. That's War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. And as you can see, there's a little thing dangling, like right here. This is the. I'm using a very cheap webcam system, so bear with me. But yep, that's basically it. And check out my next video. I'm gonna do a review on the Transformers live-action movie figure Optimus Prime Protoform. That is a completely different Optimus Prime from these guys. Again, this guy and the Optimus Prime from the live action movies take place in two whole different universes. Just so you know, I just wanted to clarify that. And if you don't believe me, go look it up. I'm sure you'll find the same thing that I'm saying right now, or something similar. But that's basically it. And again, next video is going to be Protoform Optimus Prime from the live action Transformers movie, which was the first one. So, have a good rest of your day.